Brainetic is pleased to present 10 ways on how to stop being codependent. In psychology, codependency is defined as a relationship in which one partner gives excessively, to the point of feeling fully responsible for the other, while the other simply takes. The giver is prone to spending all of their time looking after or doing things for the taker. The giver is exclusively concerned with pleasing the taker and thus may make excuses, attempt to save, or cover up for the taker. Another feature of codependent relationships is that the taker frequently abuses the giver, due to an unequal power dynamic. Gaslighting, breadcrumbing, ghosting, financial abuse, emotional abuse, domestic violence, and other forms of abuse that the giver may experience. It's difficult, but not impossible to break free from a codependent relationship. If you are in a codependent relationship, don't worry. There are a few things you can do to break the pattern within yourself, your way of thinking, and ultimately be free. Number 1. Awareness. The first step is to recognize that you are in a codependent relationship. Also, become aware of the patterns and cycles you are contributing to or creating. If you're unsure or can't seem to discover them on your own, we recommend consulting a mental health expert for assistance. Number 2. Consider your wants and needs. It's common in relationships for some of our needs to coincide with the other person's. However, this is not true for all needs. Try to sort through the other person's wants and needs to see which ones you share. What exactly do you require in order to live a healthy life? Is it necessary for you to follow the other person's diet or workout plan? Do you wish to do what the other person has told you to do in the same way? Is all this true, or are you just trying to make them happy? Number 3. Start small. Because you've trained yourself to do things a certain way after being under the influence of someone for such a long period, it'll be difficult to break free. To make a difference, you'll need to alter your thinking and some of your behaviors. You could begin by devoting 5 minutes each day to yourself rather than giving your all to the other person. You might begin by jotting down your likes, wants, and requirements. This is how you will reestablish your sense of self. You can also look at codependency and codependent relationships, and how they play out not only amongst individuals but also in groups. Number 4. Perspective. Another thing to look into is how other people's relationships are structured. What does it mean to have a healthy relationship? What are the signs of a bad relationship? This will expand your horizons and provide you with the words to express what is happening in your relationship. Number 5. Do what you enjoy. Now that you've figured out what you like and don't like, go do something you enjoy every day. Even if it's just 5 minutes a day at first, keep it going until it lasts an hour. If you are at ease, go outside. Find a group of people with whom you can spend time outside of your house, away from the other person. Give yourself some breathing room. Number 6. Boundaries. The more you find out about yourself and look as to what real relationships look like, you will come across what disrespect looks like. It's time to set some boundaries, so the other person doesn't step all over you as they've done before. You are important, your voice is important, and what you want is important. Allowing the other person to persuade you otherwise is not a good idea. That is how they keep you under their control. Establish boundaries on your time, boundaries on how they speak to you, boundaries on the amount of responsibility you choose to accept, boundaries on how they treat you, and boundaries on your belongings and personal space. Remember, you must say and demonstrate how you wish to be treated to others. If you don't comply, they will treat you as they see fit. Number 7. Say no. The word no is a whole sentence in itself. That's something I'm sure you've heard a lot. If you're not interested in doing something, simply say no. There's no need for explanations, especially if the individual you're dealing with is an expert manipulator. Giving them an explanation will simply give them ammunition to use against you. Also, practice expressing your opinions and feelings. People sometimes treat us badly because we are afraid to express our actual objections or feelings. If you have trouble expressing yourself verbally, consider writing it down first. Gradually begin to assert yourself. Put a stop to it if you believe your boundaries have been crossed or someone is invading your personal space. Number 8. Letting go. Regardless of what they may have led you to believe, you owe no one anything. You are not in charge of anyone's life except your own. If the other person is an adult, they should be capable of taking care of themselves and not relying on you as much as they do now. It's time to let go of the stories and attachments you've built up in your head about this relationship. They are harmful to your health and cost you a lot of money. Remember, it's not worth it if it hurts your mental health. Number 9, therapy. We already discussed seeing a mental health expert, but it can truly help, especially if you're in a bad circumstance or wish to recover from the trauma. Therapy can help you accelerate through knowledge and realizations that might otherwise take years to grasp on your own, allowing you to recover and leave a relationship faster. If you don't like counseling, you might be able to join a support group that is geared to your situation. Number 10, reaching out. You might also seek help from people outside your relationship for clarity and time to reflect. They can help you view things that you can't see from the inside, as well as give you a place to gather your thoughts. Please subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to click the notification bell. Also, check out our other videos. Thank you.